Rich Rising. I hope everyone's feeling great this morning. Welcome, welcome in. I have a message for the collective this beautiful rising. What messages do we have for the collective this rising? Nature has been calling me to connect. I usually do. I'm an outside person. I'm a nature person. So yes, lately I've been outside lately. Enjoying nature, the elements, the sun, the birds singing, chirping, things like that. So it's the scenery for me, always. I'm a tree hugger too. What's going on, you guys? Come on in. Let's get a message for you guys this beautiful Saturday. Rising. The sun is out. We hear music, which is the birds, okay? Birds are messengers. I don't know if you guys hear that crow in the background. And an owl at a distance. Listen. So yeah, you could just be hearing birds a lot. Owls are, messengers. They're wise. Crows are messengers. They give out warnings and things like that, or just like a heads up on certain things, so. And then two. So I had an incident maybe 2 weeks ago. On the balcony, just chilling, hanging out or whatever. And they're hummingbirds. There's like these plants with like these flowers on them, and the hummingbirds love to come to this specific plant. And it came so close to my face, like eye to eye. It was flying. The little thing was just flying with the little wings and so it was just like me and the hummingbirds like this, like for like 5 seconds, and then it flew off. It was so cool. It wanted to give me like a peck or something. It was so neat. So I felt really like that girl, so I was feeling a connection with the hummingbird at that moment. So you could like hummingbirds. You could be seeing hummingbirds, You could have a hummingbird tattoo. Take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates, okay? I see woodpeckers out here. The red, white, and black ones. Blue jays, blue robins, bluebirds, eagles, owls. It's just all type of birds out here. Birds I have never seen before. I seen a fairy once. So yeah, I'm out here in the country. I'm a country girl. Not a city girl, I prefer the country, so. And that's where I, reside at. Where the country and nature, and I know I can get things done. I connect the proper way. I'm not disconnected. I'm an empath, so, things like this, the scenery, the environment, it means so much to me. It's a part of my peace. So, I have to make it definitely a priority to have these luxuries, because it's a luxury for me to have these things to elevate me to the where I want to be. If that's peace, if that's things that I enjoy that, entertain me, that keeps me going, that elevates me. And nature is definitely one of them. The scenery, the country, the outskirts, land it's definitely it. Water, all of it. So I would prefer to stay in the country than versus the city. I'm like 45 minutes out from the city, so it's not too bad. Nobody's coming to my house, no pop-ups, no pull-ups. If you have my address, it's because I gave it to you. No random anybody has my address, okay? So, yeah. I've been here 2 years where I resigned, and I love it. I love it. So, yes, let's see what messages we have for the collective. What we got for the collective? 8 of Cups, walking away. Could be moving, relocating from your hometown. We were just talking about, I was just talking about, hometown. So you could be thinking about moving away from your hometown. You could just recently moved away from your hometown, or could be in the process of moving away from your hometown with the 8 of Cups. Where you're from could be pretty small. Everybody knows everybody, but you are definitely making a change here. From a heartbreak, your hometown, you're moving away, you're not looking back, and you're moving forward away from something, a place, and more on so forth, your hometown, where you're from, your city, your state, your town. Okay? But there's a huge change here. You or somebody here could be in the process of moving or wanting to move away. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Because I feel like it's been a lot of betrayal, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of things that brought you down over and over and over again with the 10 of Swords. You're tired of it. So it's definitely time for a huge change to pack up and definitely let go of things that restrict you, held you down, kept you stuck. Betrayals, heartbreaks, backstabbing, just, conflict, things of that nature, It could be a lot of that from where you're from, where you live, or you could have dealt with that, with some type of relationship with the 10 of Swords, the King of Pentacles. You could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Or you could be dealing with an earth sign. Or you can have these placements. You can carry these placements, okay? But we have a King of Pentacles here who wants to move away from their hometown, or looking to move away from the hometown, or relocating away from their city, from their state, where they currently resigned, because of a lot of betrayals, a lot of things that weren't good that happened to them from the past. And a lot of times people find it very hard or difficult to get over certain things. It's a process. It takes time to heal, so you could be wanting or needing or could be healing these traumas, these things, these betrayals, these heartbreaks with the 10 of Swords. You could be this King of Pentacles, or be in this King of Pentacles energy. But the King of Pentacles is a very stable, truthful man, a giver, a provider, a father figure. About his money, you don't have to be a him, it could be a she, and the King of Pentacles energy. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Page of Pentacles. So it could be something that you're working on, in the process of working on, to build up your finances at this time. It could be a project, a business, something creative, unique, a book, You could be a writer, but you're very creative, right? You find different ways to accumulate your finances, your money. Um, Financial literacy is something that you could be good at, but you could be very mindful when it comes to your finances and your money on. Okay. So you could be in the process of building something big, something tangible with your finances at this moment. Okay. And that's why, you want to move away. You want to relocate to build up your money. It could be for a job as well. It could be a career. It could be the devil fell out sideways. We got the devil here, Capricorn energy. So you could be a Capricorn. Capricorn energy is like very obsessive. It could dibble and dabble in the wrong things, whether or not. But the devil is like, feeling like you're tied down. You don't really have many options, many choices. You feel kind of stuck and bounded down to a person, place, or thing, or a substance, or a bad habit, or things like that. That's what the Capricorn energy, the devil. You could be bounded and tied down to material things, with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Material things, as far as money, cars, clothes, jewelry, things like that. Those are tangible things you could touch and see and feel. So, you could be really obsessive over, just having tangible things, money. Your focus could be on that. Maybe a little bit overly focused on that. Maybe you need to just kind of let that go with the devil. Or there could be a Capricorn in this energy. Kind of like over obsessively about the finances, or moving away, but just the devil gives it just too attached to something here. Okay, trying to seduce something here and be bounded to something, someone. Okay, let's see. Page of Wands reverse, blue. It's just like a yeah, something you're creating. Wands is something, you're passionate, you're creative about. Something that brings you, joy. Being outside. You could like going skating, skateboarding. You could be a very active outside person with the Page of Wands. Yeah, with the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in between the devil, it's something that you're highly focused on here that makes you happy. Ten of Cups at the bottom. That you're solely focused on building, creating here. And it's something here that keeps you young, youthful. You could be a young fire sign or embody this young fiery energy. It did come reverse, which can mean very impulsive, making too soon of a move, or, so, you move too fast, not thinking, things like that, speaking before, just impulsively moving, making choices and things like that, which at the end doesn't result in something good, right? When you make impulsive choices, the results, the ending of it usually is not good. It's usually a negative thing. So that's why we, when moving impulsively is not a good thing. You can create a lot of chaos moving impulsively, making decisions under, or, and being under the influence of being, impulsive. So you want to definitely stay away from that energy, to be in a more calm energy when making important decisions and choices, and not being, impulsive. Or maybe You could be walking away from someone, like I said in the beginning, of heartbreak. Four of Cups, yeah, meditating. You thought about it long enough, and it's not working for you. And then someone could be seeing this and not wanting you to move forward or make these choices. So with the devil here, someone could be definitely creating obstacles with the Page of Wands in reverse, regarding things that you're trying to create and build tangibly. With the Page of Wands reverse, whoever it is, that if it's not a place you're moving away from, your city, state, it could be a person, and they don't like it because the devil's here. So they're definitely trying to create chaos, impulsively, with the Page of Wands reverse, towards you, things that you're trying to move away from, things that hurt you, betrayals and heartbreaks and things like that. It could be with your finances, because like I said, you could be very financial, good in your finances, and you could be building, creating something with your finances, and someone doesn't like it and trying to stop and bring chaos and whatever it is that you're trying to do and create moving forward. And that's why you just always like to you should just keep your business to yourself, because you when you talk too much, when you let people know your business, or even just your next move, it's just not good to even speak up on it. Just keep it to yourself until whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it's completed. It's all the way done. It's already here in reality and form, tangible, because the devil is always working. Excuse me. And he's always going to find a way. The devil's here. And he's always going to find a way to create chaos into your life with the Page of Wands here. And this could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sag, or a Aries. Yeah, they want to keep you stuck, kind of keep you in bored, stagnant energy with the Four of Cups here, not making a decision, having options in front of you, but not moving forward with the options, with the choices, with being creative, with creating things, building. They don't want you moving forward in your creative endeavors. This could be somebody that knows what you have going on, or trying to figure out what it is that you have going on to keep you stuck from moving forward to what you have going on. You have Three Cups in front of you that are golden, that are great, but you're still stuck on this one and not knowing what to do to move forward. This could be a Cancer with the Four of Cups, or you could be a Cancer. But we have Capricorn, Cancer energy here. A lot of earth and water. What else? Thank you. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I love the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely turning the wheel in your favor. You are turning your own wheel, your own luck in your favor. It's like the Mars winning time, You pick the right, when it is to make the right moves at the right time, to fall in the right place for your manifestations. It's the law of attracting. You know how to use the law of attraction, the law of assumption. You know how to bring in your manifestations. You know how to turn the wheel in your favor to work in the benefit of yourself. And that's exactly what you're doing, okay? You're going in the right direction. You are your own compass. So you don't use anybody else or nothing else to help you. You use your own, to help you, to guide you. You are your own compass, right? Sorry about that. So you use that to your benefit with the Wheel of Fortune. You could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, the 4 fixed signs, okay? But yeah, you definitely have great things coming your way with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor. And then I noticed the Egyptian. You could be having an Egyptian background. Here with the tattoos on his arm, hers or his arm. They're kind of Egyptian. So you can have an Egyptian background, or the deities, you kind of use the deities to help work with you, to bring in your manifestations, like Isis, not Oshun, Osiris, Ra, Horus, Batit, those different types of deities. You can work with goddesses that you can work with from the Egyptian background. You could be using to help, just kind of bring in your manifestations and things like that. Or you can embody, these goddesses and gods to help bring in, those manifestations. Okay. Yeah. What else? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. You have wish fulfillment here. So you definitely know how to manipulate. I wouldn't want to say manipulate, but hey, it is what it is. Energy. You know how to manipulate or work things, how things to turn in your favor. With the Nine of Cups, you are wish fulfillment. You are your own wish fulfillment. You are everybody's wish fulfillment, I feel like. Somebody could be looking at you as their wish fulfillment, but you're definitely somebody's wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces placements that you carry. But this is wish fulfillment, building, creating something, that you love to do. You see how they're in pottery and they're building a pot, a bowl with clay, building, creating, molding, forming here. You got Pisces and Jupiter, okay? Jupiter is for expansion, blessings, luck, travel. So you definitely can hold these placements. Pisces, Jupiter. I love to see it. We're going to get one more. I feel like you did have a little bit of discrepancies, a little bit of blockages, a little bit of, people trying to stop and, stagnant and delay. But that's all that it is. Just a little bit of delay here and there. It's nothing stopping, nothing. That's for you. I feel like right when you see the distractions, the delays trying to come your way, whoever's doing it, you immediately, no time wasted. You immediately know where it's coming from. Who is it coming from? You stop it before it happens, and you return that ass to sender, because it don't even affect you. It don't bother you. It never even got to you, because you're so spiritually, your spiritual hygiene is so untouchable. You know what I mean? Whatever has been thrown your way that's negative, that's to stop you, that's to confuse you, just anything that gets you off your path, you immediately reverse uno that shit and return to sender. And I cannot make this up, you guys. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. Gemini energy. This is beautiful. So this then turned into a whole love reading. This was about, it started off, about yourself. You're on your journey, you're doing your thing, you're focused on you, whatever it is that you're creating, whether that be a job, a business, a project, something that you're passionate about, something that you love to do, something that you're creating, you're forming, something tangible. And, you're focused on you. Somebody's watching, somebody loves it. Somebody looks at you as wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups we pulled earlier. And we have the Lovers. Now, I'm going to pull some more, because with the Lovers, we have 3 people. Somebody could have another lover. Somebody could be a third party. Somebody could be building how that, this could turn, this can go which way. Okay, but we gonna see which way we going with this. Four wands, and the lovers. What is this? Because we didn't, we see some things we don't really care for. The third party, anything. I'm not entertaining that shit or be involved in no third party, baby. I am everything and all that you're gonna need. What she say? What she say? I can do the same thing as them 5 bitches. So he gonna drop them other 5 bitches, or however, whatever. The whole point is, whatever it is, we gonna see. Because somebody has a third party. It could be you, somebody you're dealing with. Yeah, we gonna find out right now. Okay. Could be a Gemini or fire sign. What is the lovers with the 4 wands? What is the lovers with the 4 wands? Hold on, something. A card fell. Hold on. And the 10 of wands wanted to fall. It fell on the floor. But no, we don't. Oh, we didn't get nothing that fell on the floor. What is this? 4 of wands with the lovers here. What is this? So somebody, I'm getting the song Lifestyle. There's a dude with Young Thug. Rest in peace. Rich Homie Quan. What's this? The lovers. Somebody can be changing their lifestyle. The Magician. Gemini Virgo energy came out reverse. Somebody's playing with magic. Somebody's trying to stop something, interfere with something, like I said in the beginning, or in the middle with the Page of Wands reverse. Could be Gemini, Virgo. Whatever it is that you're creating, you're alchemizing. Somebody don't want you to do that. Somebody does not want you to continue to build anything, to see through anything, to complete anything, to get anything done, okay? Someone's definitely trying to stand in the way of your 4 wands and the lovers. It could be, like I said, it's a third party. I feel like it could be a Gemini, Virgo, or a fire sign that's trying to interfere with this. What is this? Magician in reverse. Somebody trying to stop something. A monkey here. What is this? Here we go with this shit. It could be good and turn out the Hermit, Virgo. Somebody that's hiding. Somebody that playing magic from behind closed doors and don't say anything. This is the type of person you wouldn't even know that they do stuff or look like stuff or they're into stuff like that. Like this spiritual magic, spells, and all that bullshit. Well, it's not bullshit. It's bullshit when it's a person like this that's hiding behind closed doors, doing kitchen witch, whatever magic that nobody knows about, and then they're in the darks, hiding themselves in their faces, because you can't even see a face. All you can see is their ugly, creepy hands, trying to create and stir up some shit, some chaos. And it could be a fire sign. It could be somebody that's impulsive, somebody that's young, that's very jealous, and that dibble and dabble in some bullshit that they can't even see through. They don't know what they're doing, and they're not doing it right. What is this? Chariot. Could be a Cancer. You're still moving forward regardless. You're very balanced. You're so far, like I said, with your spiritual hygiene, you cannot even be touched when anybody is trying to throw something your way. It's not phasing you. It's not touching you. It's not penetrating you. It's not bothering you. You continue to move forward with the Chariot, regardless of what is being thrown your way in the dark from somebody that is trying to stop you. You have your direction. You have your path. You are the compass. Like I said, you know what direction you're going in. You know where you're going. You see it through. And somebody hates that you have it. You have a plan. You have things figured out for yourself. You know where you're going. You're very spiritually connected. You talk to God. You get the downloads. You get the messages. You're very tapped in. And someone around you here that knows you, could be a third party, could be a friend, it could be a family. Somebody that you're around that knows you does not like that you have a star as your compass. You are the star. Look at the star. Give them the directions on where to go. I love that. I just love it. They don't like it that you have a purpose, you have direction, you have the blueprint for yourself, because they don't have one for themselves. They're too busy all up in your shit trying to stop and block and create, and it's not working. You're not doing it right, and you know what? It's gonna backfire on that ass, and they're gonna be wondering why it ain't working on you, because it's already been done, unto them. Loser. What is this? So yeah, it's just, we're gonna get another one. What's the chariot, please? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Somebody that don't want to let you go, honey. Someone that wants to hold on tight to you, want to keep you bounded with them, to them, by finances, by money. This is the type of, with the Four of Pentacles, this could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be somebody in community you hang around with, you talk to on a daily, somebody, here that you don't even pay attention to, right? And they pay attention to you so much. They want to be attached to you and stuck to you so much. They watch you so much. You're so busy doing you, creating these things, accumulating your money, working in your business, your job, your passions, whatever it is that you do, right? They're so focused on you. They're trying to keep you bound and stuck and create different ways to have you stuck to them, to have you bound to them, type shit. This could be a Capricorn. It could be any sign, but this is a person that play in your face, with the devil here too, heavy Capricorn energy, that'll play in your face to keep you bounded to them, to be like, oh, we should do this together. Oh, I got you on this, or, they'll just always, you just feel like, I have your back. You're not gonna want for anything. They're always gonna be there, just make it seem like it, show up for you. I got you. But the type of person, they want to have your back so bad and pay for this and do that so bad once you let in and, let them do that for you. And then it's like, okay, I got a reason to have them bound to me or stuck to them, because, this is the type of person to be like, oh, well, remember when I did this for you? Or always want to brag to other people, oh, I did this for them, I did that. Just have a reason to have you tied to them, to be having your name in their mouth type shit. Goodbye. What else? 10 of Wands came out anyway. It fell on the floor and it came out anyway. It's a fire sign. It is. It's a fucking Capricorn or fire sign. I'm telling you right now. 10 of Wands. Someone that wants to have you carrying everybody's burdens and theirs. Everybody's burdens, their problems, their issues, their whatever they got going on. She said this, he said that, just all in your ear with all their bullshit and their chaotic problems they have going on. They want you to hold it for them, help them through it, guide them through it. You do this for me, you have to, like, get the fuck on with that bullshit. You got it. This could be somebody that always have something going on, some chaotic stuff going on. That's where they don't do nothing, but everything and everyone around them is just, they back away. They don't want to fuck with them no more. They falling out with them. Just pay attention. Take it how it resonate. And they wonder why everybody around them is dropping like flies, and they don't want to talk to them. They don't want to be around them. They're falling out with them. They're having arguments and things like that. There's conflict. And this is the type of person that throws all their burdens and problems on other people. And that's why other people back up and just stop, just, hey, I can't do this. Like, I'm cool. Because they bring a lot of emotional stress, a lot of trauma onto other people, burdens and things like that. Because whatever they got going on, they can't even handle it. But they so busy worried about other people and trying to be conniving and things like that with the Ten of Wands. Like, just nasty work. Nasty behavior, nasty work. Let's get another one. We're going to leave it there. Strength. Heavy on the fire sign. Like, Leo, just continue to have strength. And you are. A lot of infinity signs. And then the 8. The 8 is an infinity sign when you turn it sideways. But anywho, yes, this is definitely something you are ready for. Like I said, you stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. You already see it coming from all the way of the other world, the other side of the country. Whoever is throwing shit, trying to cause chaos, throw things your way to stop, to stagnate you, to block you, to bind them to you. You see what time it is. You've been seeing what time it is. And every time they try to throw that shit your way, their burdens and their problems and issues with Tina and Lisa and Sarah and Sari Sue, you return to sender immediately, and it's stuck on them like glue, baby. It never affected you. It never touched you. And it never will. Because you hold that strength, that power. You're very tapped in. As above, so below. As within, as without. You're very spiritually protected. And you're very big on your spiritual hygiene is what keeping you very protected. And your ancestors don't play about you at all. Your ancestors don't play about you at all with the Temperance at the bottom. You're very calm. You're very pure. Your energy's pure. Very peaceful. You're always alchemizing and always creating things, okay? Here. You could be a Sagittarius with the Temperance at the bottom. Okay. But yeah, you're shining bright like a diamond. You're doing your thing. People watching you. You could be on the internet with the World card here that fell out. Again with the fixed signs. Again with the infinity signs. You see the red strings? Those are infinities. Tied to the world. So yes, you could be on the internet. You could be online. But you're being watched always, and people admire you. Ooh, the moon. Oh. And whatever that was hidden, baby, it's already out with the moon here. So something, the moon is hitting things that are not unseen, things that's in the background that can look like as an illusion, look one way, but it's not. And with the World card here, hey, it's no more hiding you. You're doing your thing. You're out here to be seen, doing, what you're supposed to do. And someone here that was trying to block you, that they thought they was hiding their face and doing little negative shit to you, throwing shit to your energy and the things that you're creating and doing your way behind the scenes, they're now being exposed. It could be a Leo, it could be a Taurus, it could be Aquarius, and it could be a Scorpio. Take it how it resonates with the fixed signs, or Cancer. The moon is Cancer. I'm going to get one more. I keep saying I'm going to get one more because it just keeps like... People just don't learn. People just don't stop. People just, I don't know. People are just emotionally and mentally unstable in their mind. And you know what I've noticed too? Nowadays, we have high functional, mental unstable people here that can function to the world to make it look like, they're very intelligent, very balanced and focused, and their things, they got things in order. Nobody's perfect, but somebody here plays a good whatever, a good mask, puts on a good mask, because somebody here is very mentally unstable. They have mental problems. They have mental issues. And they try to make it seem like, oh, they're just so balanced, they're just so peaceful, they're just so spiritual and tapped in, and they're really not. So just be mindful of people like that too, they wear a mask so well and they hide so well, and they think they're hiding their mental instability, and you're not. You're not hiding your mental instability, okay? It's clear as day. Especially with everybody around you dropping like flies. Justice is here, okay? And we're gonna close it. Justice. You have justice. Justice is here. Fairness is being served to you. Like I said, you're getting your way. You've been getting your way. You're gonna continue to get your way. You could be dealing with a Libra, have Libra in your energy, but justice is here, regardless of what it is. You're always going to receive justice. 8 of Pentacles. But yeah, you're going to receive everything that you want and that you need. It's going to be supplied to you. It's been supplied to you. It's been flowing to you like honey. You know what I mean? So this is owed to you. This is what you deserve. And regardless of people trying to block and stop your manifestations, your blessings, you know, and things like that, stop you from expanding and growing and moving on, moving to a city, a different state, a different community, a different location, moving from different friends, moving from different, it doesn't matter, from a different job, from a different career, from a different passion, from a different creative project. It does not matter. Moving from a different group of friends, family members, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. What you are and what you do cannot be stopped, and it will not be stopped. It will not be delayed either, because we have divine timing. It may not be there when you want it, but it's always going to be on time. Know that. So that's the message, you guys. Until next time, you guys stay safe, stay good, and be sweet, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.